Hi guys, welcome to today's video. So before I say anything, before we move further, thank you so much for the love that you've shown me on my previous videos. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the subscription. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful. I'm so glad to come back, dress up and create videos for you guys. So with the video of today, it came highly requested. I'm really excited to do this one because while I was trying to make notes for the video for today, I found my old journal. Remember this journal? This way I was writing every single video plan that I had with baby number one. So I'm excited that I found the journal and I found every single thing that happened during my first baby in the first trimester. So it was just so easy to piggyback off of what had already been written, right? So this is going to be a really accurate video because I'm looking at it verbatim from the experiences of like my first baby and then in comparison with baby number two. So let's get right into the video because it's going to be a really long one. If you really don't like long videos, you can long press on the forward bar. It makes you watch on 2x. So yeah. When I hear that, or when someone says that no two pregnancies are the same, we just take it surface value. But when I tell you that I wasn't prepared in the slightest for how different my two pregnancies were going to be, like I was not prepared. When I found out I was pregnant now with baby number two, it was more of, okay, well, I've been here before, bring it on. Like, what is it that pregnancy is going to bring to me that I have not suffered with my first? But when I tell you that they are like this, like light years apart, they are not even the same. Let us start with the first one. For baby number one, I suffered prenatal depression, which I've been very open about. I had evil thoughts. I had thoughts of hurting the baby. I had thoughts of hurting myself, because I was just depressed and I just wanted to, I didn't want to be here anymore. But with this baby, nope, I wasn't depressed. I am not depressed. I'm so happy, jolly, still myself. I have my emotions under control. I don't think I've had any time or any scenario so far where I've just had to snap and then I blame it on pregnancy hormones. No, my emotions are under check. If I'm snapping, it's because I'm snapping. It's not because, oh, she's pregnant. And no, my emotions are under control, as opposed to baby number one where my emotions were all over the place. I was emotionally dependent on my husband. Mind you, with baby number one, we had just gotten married in November, and then I'm finding out I'm pregnant in January. So everything mixed together, and I didn't know myself. I wasn't my own person, so there was also that bit as well. Also trying to settle into marriage, there was also that bit. So I'm just trying to outline the things I think that contributed into making me have prenatal depression, because right now the case is different. I'm no longer emotionally dependent. I've settled well into marriage, so my feelings are not all over the place anymore. I can hold my own. I can handle myself. I don't feel like I need my husband to survive, as opposed to the first, the first baby, where it was like, oh, my husband is not here, oh, he's abandoning me, or he's not taking good care of me. I'm feeling like a melon. No, I feel so good. I like, even if everybody wants to leave me, they should leave me. I'm good. I'm strong. I can do my stuff myself. With baby number one, there was always this feeling like I wasn't enough, which also I think ties into the whole prenatal depression, because everything was just weighing down on me. Everything was happening at the same time, and then I'm feeling like, oh my god, I'm not enough, or that, but now I'm so secure in myself, so great. Like, I feel great, I feel good. I don't feel, if there's anything, it's like my confidence has peaked. If there's anything, like, I am so confident in myself as a mother, as a person, as a wife. Like, I am so confident and secure in myself, and I mean, that's a good thing. It's making this baby number two pregnancy journey really enjoyable for me, because I'm now very self-aware. Yes, I think, for lack of a better word, once again, it still ties into depression. I regretted my actions. Like, I kept saying, oh god, who sent me? I was so regretful of my actions. Like, why did I do this? I didn't want to be pregnant. But with this one, nope, never did. So happy with I knew what I did. I did it with my full chest. I wanted to have a baby, and I had a baby. So it was never a case of, oh, someone trapped me with pregnancy, because I was feeling trapped with baby number one. You guys were here when everything was unraveling. You guys remember at the time I didn't have a business, I didn't have a job. So young, I was 26 years old, just trying to come into myself as a woman. So there was also that bit. I was feeling trapped, because now I'm pregnant with my big stomach just in the house. My husband was going up and down the place, having fun with his friends. I'm starting to feel trapped. Like, oh, now look at my life. You've knocked me up, and now I'm sitting down here. But this time around, nope. Nope, I don't feel like that. I don't feel trapped. I know what I did. If I want to go out, I can go out. Like, I don't feel, once again, like I said, it was tied into the emotional dependency that I had on my husband then. But now, nope, he's his own person, I'm my own person. We're doing our stuff. I'm happy, I'm great to secure myself, and I thank God for that, because that was not a pleasant experience at all. With baby number one, like immediately I found I was pregnant, I just hated a lot of things. They were like banana. I hated banana so much, but now I eat everything, I tolerate everything. I don't have food aversions. I have cravings, but the cravings are things that I can ignore. Like if I don't pay mind to it, it just goes away, because my cravings, I take it with a pinch of salt. Now I can be craving salt, next moment I'm craving sweet, the other moment I'm craving savory. So my cravings are not even consistent, as opposed to baby number one, where I had cravings, like really strong cravings, and if I don't eat those things that I'm craving, I start to cry. Like it was that bad. I start to cry. But now, well, I'm craving this, I don't have it, I just lock up, go and drink water, right? So no, there are no food aversions. I eat everything. I don't have anything that I can say I don't like, apart from fish, which even when I'm not pregnant, I don't like the smell of fish, especially mackerel fish. Like fish just has this funk to it that kind of upsets my stomach. So I don't think I've eaten fish since I found I was pregnant, because right now I cannot stand the smell of fish. Likewise, my first pregnancy, but other than that, I eat any and everything. Yes, I still do have cravings, but they are not strong cravings. They are cravings that I can get behind. Like I'm a big girl now. I'm a big girl now. I'm not crying. I'm not throwing a fit because I want to eat something. I'm not eating it now. Have there been times where, like, oh, I really need to eat this thing, and if I have the money for it, I go to buy it? Yes, of course, that's pregnancy for you. So, but it's not a case of, oh, I have to eat this thing right now or the world will crumble. No, as opposed to baby number one. With baby number one, girl, when I did, I was crying. I was crying for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like crying. There's no style I didn't cry. There's no style I didn't cry. The sob, the crying in your chest. All types of crying in this world. I cried it with baby number one, but now I'd never cried. My tears never. Okay, hold on. Yes, I cried when I was sick. I cried when I was sick, and I'm coming to that because I felt sick. Other than that, after I finished crying, so if I wiped my tears, big girl, I cried, wiped my tears, went to the shower. That was that, moved on. Because right now, if I have a toddler, you can't just be crying for anyhow. Your toddler will ask you, like, what's going on? I don't know about any other person, but I don't like my boy to see me weak or breaking down. I don't know. That is a personal preference, a personal bias, but I don't like it. So the fact that I have a toddler, sometimes cry will hungry me like this. I'll just hold it in my chest, because the moment you want to start crying, your child will just come from nowhere and ask for a snack, and it's like, oh, mommy mode activated, you have to go and make a snack. So where's the chance? There's no chance to cry this time around. No, so once again, I'm a big girl. Yeah, crying. What am I crying for? Who beats me now that I'm crying? So, but with baby number, oh, Jim, I was crying all the time. Other than that, nah, I've not cried. I've not cried this year for no reason at all. What am I crying for? Well, like, what am I crying for? With baby number one, I hated my husband, like I had explained in the beginning, because I was so emotionally dependent on him. And that when he wasn't here, at my beck and call 247, I resented him. I hated him, because it's like when he steps out of the house, I'm like, oh, look now, you and I, we did something together. Now you're leaving me, you're going out with your friends. Me, I cannot go out because I'm so heavily pregnant. And if you remember, with baby number one, I was on bed rest for 3 months, because I was having the whole thing where it felt like the baby was going to come out of me. So doctor just advised her, no, just be on bed rest. So it's like, oh, I could not go out, and you're just going out, you're not staying at home, being here, being miserable with me. You know what they say about misery loving company. But with this one, I'm indifferent. I don't hate him. I cannot say I love him more, but I don't hate him. Like, oh, you're here, oh, you're home, oh, welcome, you're going out, oh, okay, have fun. That's the frequency we're on. At least that's the frequency I'm on right now. I think it also has to do with the fact that I'm now emotionally emancipated. Like, I don't need him to survive. I don't need him as much as I thought I did in the beginning. That difference was that with baby number one, I was really paranoid. That was my first time. I know that this baby is going to come out of me one way or another, and I also knew that I wasn't down to go the whole route of what's it called, pushing the baby or having to do, natural labor and all that. And I also knew that if I was going to go the CS route, it also carries its own risks. So it was more a case of, okay, what do I really want to do? There is no easy way out. So there was that paranoia, because it's like, oh my God, what am I going to do now? But with this time around, I already know my fate. I know that I'm going to have an elective CS. So that body, I'm not burdened with the fact that, oh, how is this baby going to come out of me? I know how the baby is going to come out of me. I will choose the birthday for the baby. It's a case of when we're getting close, I sit down with my doctor, my medical team, and we talk about it. When is it convenient? When is it due? When, they'll give me a range and I'll pick a date. So this time I feel like I am more in control of of my paranoia as opposed to baby number one. I also feel like having this mindset will help with recovery, with the CS, because I'm already mentally prepared right now. My head mentally, I'm at recovery already. Like, I'm already thinking of, oh, okay, how am I going to recover from this this procedure? Another thing that I think is worthy of note with baby number one and baby number two is that with baby number one, I started bumping at about 6 months. Like, I still looked very flat from month 1 till about 5, 6. And I really wanted to bump. Like, I wanted the bump to show so bad, and it wasn't showing, because whatever I wore was not showing. With your first pregnancy, you just want to see how you're going to look like when you're wearing a baby bump. But as opposed to this baby, I bumped in my first trimester. By my first trimester, hold on, let's do a bump check. Look, right? It's not so much right now, but it's not so much right now. But with baby number one, as at this time, I was still very flat, like nothing was showing. And now, ironically, this time around, I'm hiding my bump, and I don't know, like, for the life of me, I cannot understand why. Somehow, for lack of a better word, please don't misconstrue what I'm about to say, but I'm just only starting to come into the realization that I am pregnant, so I'm going to have a bump, and I will have to go with my bump everywhere. Do you know that since I bumped so early, I just stopped going out, even outside my compound? I don't even want my neighbors to know I'm pregnant. I don't want to say I'm ashamed, but it's leaning towards that. Like, I don't want people to know I'm pregnant. More like, I don't want people in my business. I don't want people to know I'm pregnant. As opposed to baby number one, where even when I wasn't bumping, I was wearing tight clothes so that it could show. At least there could be like the illusion of the bump. But now, if you follow me on other social media platforms, if you don't watch my YouTube, you won't even know I'm pregnant. Except those of you that have hawk and evil eyes. Not evil, sorry. I didn't mean to say evil. Hawk and eagle eyes. That can tell by looking at somebody's nose, or just looking at, like, this girl. If not, I'm wearing big clothes, I'm trying to disguise it as much as possible, but I don't want to have to do that. I don't want to make this baby feel like I'm ashamed of him or her. I'm not ashamed. Like, I'm so happy to be here. I'm happy that God chose me, but somehow it's just kind of embarrassing for me. I don't know how to say it, that it doesn't sound bad, but it's just kind of embarrassing for me. Like, everybody will now know what you did. You went to do a bit, now you are pregnant. More like that, right? So it's not embarrassing. With this one, it took me we're over halfway the pregnancy, and this is when I'm just sharing that I am pregnant. So that should give you an insight as to how the vibe with sharing about this pregnancy now. And you can see that I am not even talking about it on my other social media platforms. I'm talking about it specifically on YouTube, because number one, this is my archive. When all of you have gone, this is what is left for me and my kids to watch, look back on. So I like to create that memory. Number two, it takes quite an effort to come on YouTube to watch a video. And like most of you know, I'm already monetized. So as you're watching this video, somehow I'm getting paid. It may be pennies, but 1 penny here, 1 penny there, it could amount to something. But away from the money, this is an archive for me, and I feel like I've built a community here over time. 3 years strong, 4 years strong, because I started creating even before I put to bed, and my son is going to be 3. So I've built a community over time. People that even while I wasn't here creating, I was getting comments every single day, like, oh Sandra, we miss you, your videos helped me through my pregnancy. So these things make me happy. The fact that I can be a glimmer of hope to somebody that is probably in my position, I mean, that makes all the difference. So let's go to the part where I said I was sick. With baby number one, there was nausea, of course, which is normal with every pregnancy. Nausea, there was the morning sickness, and with baby number one, I had to be on bed rest because for every time I could not walk. So for every time I walked, it felt like a sack was going to drop out of my vulva, right? So doctor had to put me on bed rest. Like, with baby number 2, strong as ever, I was even still going to the gym. Even after I found out, I was still going to the gym. But the nausea and morning sickness was just so much that I had to, step back. But there was this specific illness that I had with baby number 2, which was migraine. I had migraines for 3 months, but there was a specific week, a particular week, that I had migraines the whole of the week, from Sunday to Sunday, 24/7. Like, I had migraine. It was so bad. And at the time, I didn't have help. Right now, my sister is here with me. She's waiting for NYSC, so she's just around helping out with my son. But at the time, she hadn't come. It was bad, because now not only am I taking care of myself, there's a toddler. I'm taking care of a toddler, and you know how toddlers can get. You have to be at their beck and call 24/7. And it wasn't easy for me, because I had such bad migraine that I could not get out of bed for a week. But I had to do school runs, I had to cook, so all of these things were just killing me softly. I mean, slowly inside. It was killing. It got to a point I had to open up to my neighbor, the lady that lives upstairs. I said, please come and carry. She has 3 boys. I said, please come and carry my child. I would, if you people don't take this child away from me now, I'm going to fall down, and anything that happens to me, people should just know that I have died. It was bad. I said, come and carry my child. And she was so gracious enough. She came, took my child. So for like a bit, she would come take my child. They would bath him there. I don't know how he eats, how he baths. All I knew was myself. Sometimes I'll say, please tell your girl to come and help me cook something. It was so bad, because my husband always had to be at work. So it was mainly me and my son. School runs was so hard. My colleague, an ex-colleague, which is now a friend, a big sister of mine, Enoho was helping me bring my son from school. My husband would take my son to school in the morning. Enoho will help me bring my son back from school every day, because I was always in bed, because I had so much migraine. It was when I finished a card of Panadol that I had to, like, what's really happening? Why is this migraine not stopping? Because it felt like as I'm finishing the Panadol, after it works for like 2 hours, it comes back again, even double folds. So it's like I cannot keep taking this much pain meds. Like, I know, yes, Panadol is safe for pregnancy, but at a point it gets too much. But I thank God that it's all over now. It's all over. So far, so good. We're doing great. We're doing amazing. So, I can't complain. By and large, I am more excited with baby number 2 than I was with baby number 1, because there was the emotional attachment bits, there was the not knowing my fate bits, there was the not having money bits. But now all of those things are no longer there. I'm grown now. I am more matured. I'm more in control of my emotions. I now have a business that's it's giving me small money. I cannot say I'm financially stable yet, but we are on our way to financial stability, which is very reassuring for me, because coming from where I'm coming from, you guys know my story. I didn't think that there will be a time where I will have my own coin, like my own money. It's not plenty money. Please don't think it's plenty money. It's not plenty money, but at least I can buy a dress, I can buy a shoe, I can buy whatever I want. If I want to eat pizza, I have the money for it. That's very reassuring. So I'm bigger, I'm stronger, I'm even busier. My toddler does not even make me want to think about anything. So by and large, I'm happier with this pregnancy. I'm more in check of everything. I'm really excited to meet this baby, because I cannot wait to see how my life will change as a mommy of 2. I can't wait to see how my life will change. I cannot wait to see what the future holds. I cannot see how baby number 1 is going to be with baby number 2. We have already started telling him about, baby is coming soon. So he's already aware. Sometimes he goes, mommy, I want to say hello to baby. So we're already bringing him up to speed. The fact that in the next few months you are going to have a sibling, you're going to be a big brother. So just get yourself ready mentally, because I feel like it's unfair to children. When we were growing up, our parents would just go out one day and come back with a baby, and it's like, okay, what's happening? Where did you guys bring this one from? Right? So I feel like bringing him up to speed is making the journey more interesting. Is excited. We're all excited, and I know that you're also very excited for me as well. I'm more excited with this pregnancy. And I hope this gives someone hope. If you're feeling like, my life has ended with pregnancy, baby girl, I was you with baby number 1, but look at me all bubbly. things can change, things can get better, your situation can change, your financial situation can change, your financial situation can get better than it currently is. Just you just need to give it time. So yeah, thank you guys. If you haven't already at this point, please like, subscribe, and comment on this video. You don't have to comment anything deep, you can just leave a heart emoji. I try my best to reply every single comment that I get, although in the last 2 weeks my comments have been all over the place, but I'm trying my best to reply. If I haven't replied you, don't worry, I am coming, I will reply you. So yeah, thank you guys, and on to my next one, guys. Okay, hold on, if you're new here, this is how we close out. Thank you guys for watching. That's my line. Thank you guys for watching, and until my next one, your line is be well. So let's start again. Thank you guys for watching, and until my next one, exactly, you're a quick study. Bye.